Okay, you guys, so I finished the audio of this book, The Summer That Made Us by Robin Carr, and I just want to talk about it with you. And I'm not going to give you any major spoilers because you know I don't do that to you, but we're going to dive in a little bit just so you know what the book's about. That being said, let me just state I didn't hate this book. Let me tell you what I loved about it. It takes place in Minnesota. I'm from Minnesota. Well, I'm not from Minnesota. I'm from California, but I live in Minnesota. So I recognized all the names of the cities that are mentioned, and that was super cool. I loved that. Now let's talk about the other parts of the book. So this is the story of two sisters who are now older adults or grandparents. But it flashes between timelines, and each sister has a bunch of kids. And every year they would go to a lake house in Minnesota to vacation, and things happen. And I'm not going to tell you what things, you have to read the book. But every single character in this book has a side story. And in the book, it will flash to that side story. And then that's it. So it's almost like each character should be a book of their own because their side stories, let me tell you, are pretty siding. There's unalivings, there's prison time, there's teenage pregnancy, and there's just con men, and there's so much wrapped up in this tiny little package of a book. And it just made it really difficult to enjoy. And it's sad because the story itself, if it would have just told the story it was trying to tell and not done all of these really, really crazy off the wall side stories, I think it would have worked better. But it was like you tried to take a bunch of books and mesh them all into one, but there wasn't enough of each book to make a story. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, and I probably am not. You're probably just as confused as I was when I was reading this book. But I just don't get it. It had the promise of being a great book, but it wasn't. So that's all I have to say about that. This is my first Robin Carr book ever. I'll give it another shot. I'll try it out again, and we'll see if we can do better next time. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Until next time, you guys, as always, keep smiling.